everyone. I think this is working. Yes, this is working. Welcome to Laserchat, the chat show from the future. I'm Eric Fell, host of Laserchat with Eric Fell, chat show from the future. Glad to see Fiddleback is 5x5. I was talking about aliens earlier because I think of aliens and not Eliza Dushku from Buffy. I'm all about that ragtag group of Colonial Space Marines. You can see I'm on today. I got my my beverage right here. Tonight's beverage of choice is a Coke Zero. Now, I know that Coke Zero and Diet Coke are not the same. Many people say they are, but I can prove that they're not because the headaches I get from each one are completely different. Nigel says, Yar, yes, brought up Buffy, and I shall never speak of it again. It's available to stream. You know, things are good. Good to see you, Uglises. Good to see you, Chuckles LeClune. Good to see you, Deucin. There's a lot of people coming in. This is great. This is fantastic. I feel like I don't need a preamble. I feel like, look, I'll say it. It's been a day. It's been a day. And I think we're just going to be extra silly tonight and keep it at that ridiculous level because, as you know, this is the talk show from the future or the chat show. I'm going to do a poll. I don't know how to do a poll yet, although I think I can get one out on Discord. Should it be the chat show from the future or the talk show from the future? Because Laserchat, the chat show from the future, feels a little repeaty. But Laserchat, the talk show from the future, I don't know. Yeah, rep the Coke Zero. Laserchat, the talk show from the future. That's what I've got it at right now. Yeah. But why don't we start introducing our amazing... What shit is that? My hair is creeping up the side. It's anticipating the day that I actually start losing it. It's just going to crawl across my face and form its own comb over. Oh, great. So Christian 40483 says chat show. Fiddleback says talk show. Ooh, we're going to duke this out. I'll get a poll going. We'll take some time with it. We'll think it through, and we'll come to a solution together as a team. Team Laserchat, the chat show or talk show from the future. Laserpod. Now, that's not even an option, Uglises. I'm feeling undermined here. But let's chatty talky boxy time. Also a good name for a show. But we're going to keep it a Laserchat. Laserchat chatty talky boxy time. No, that could work. Let's get. I want to bring my guests on. I'm really excited. Dialogue. You're all getting some good stuff. The Poppycock Show. Something fun from scratch. The Poppycock Show. The Poppycock Show. Now I want to make the Poppycock Show too. On top of this. As in addition. Not on top of. I'm not stacking. Not a show stacker. Not a filthy show stacker. I'm sorry. I've just had a really long day and I didn't sleep. So it's going to be like this. But not only is it going to be like this with me. Excuse me. It is going to be like this with our amazing guests. Our first guest tonight, who I'm going to bring out in just a sec, is a stand-up, is an improviser. They're part of Nasty Women, which is an amazingly talented group. It's such a good group of funny people. But you may know her from the TransLink commercial with Alan Morrison, known as the TransLink commercial with Alan Morrison and Rae Lynn Carson. That's right, it's not Alan Morrison, it is Rae Lynn Carson. Hello, Rae Lynn Carson.
That was the best I could do from what I remember to what I did in the commercial.
That was almost the David Brent dance from the British Office. That was that.
Oh yeah,
he does that.
These things of this.
Yeah, that's it.
I loved the first season of The Office from the British one. I think they did a very good job. And it was really weird when I watched the American one and it was exactly almost word for word.
Yeah, watch the first season of the British Office and then season 2 and on of the American Office, and it's like, yeah, just boom, alternate universe, and go from there.
Oh,
There it is. There it is.
okay. It was coming to me. I knew the song was. It was there.
Yeah,
And I got it.
it was almost there. You got it. That's great. You're doing good.
I am full of beans, as per you.
You definitely seem full of beans. Oh my God.
Beans and baby.
Katie got a scented candle, and she's got it on right now, and it's just, the future just smells of pine, and it's lovely.
Ooh!
Yeah,
I got a pecan pie candle for Christmas.
Oh.
And let me tell you, it makes me hungry when I put it on in my room.
Lately, everything's
Ooh.
made me hungry.
While you were chatting in the beginning, I was like, ooh, I'm kind of hungry. So I went and just grabbed a bunch of I've got olives with garlic. I've got jalapeno, like vegan cheese. I got some potato chips. I got myself a regular Coke. Cause fuck diet and zero, baby. This girl has diabetes and she wants to keep it. Ah.
Well, thank you. That's gonna be the trailer.
No.
Oh man, I think we're also ready. We're ready to bring out our next guest. Our next guest is a brilliant stand-up. Brilliant stand-up. I can't tell you how much I love her stuff. Actually, I just did. Just so great. She's been a roast champion. She's been at festivals all over the place. She is one of the Gentleman Hecklers.
Woo!
And yes, you may know her, of course, everyone, as the writer/director of Ghost Party. It's K.C. Novak.
Woo! Ooh, ooh, ooh!
How did you get that credit? You went on my website.
Because
How dare you?
I look, I just straight up lifted from Richard Herring and said, I'm going to introduce people by an obscure credit.
Great. Hello, yodels. Mazel.
How you know? I love that you've got the future in the background, yet your
Yep.
wall is the same as Rae Lynn's.
Yep.
I like that what you're wearing right now is similar to the photo that you have. Like, this is for future you, and that was the past you. So people know what you looked like in the past on the photo.
Well, I
But
think
now they see the real.
Rae Lynn got it right when she said I look like a giant thumb at the moment. I would concur. But I'm really, you didn't ask, but I'm really into space right now because I watched the NASA channel last
Oh,
week. You know about the NASA channel?
I
No.
didn't.
It's a 24/7 PowerPoint, and it's great.
I'm in.
Yeah.
So there's no actual shows, it's just facts.
It's just for dads who need more meetings, but it's amazing.
I've got a space fact for you.
Yeah? Bring it.
She probably already knows it.
Yeah, probably. So back when I used to host trivia, a certain co-host of mine, who shall remain nameless,
Patrick.
asked the question, what is the largest planet in the universe?
Okay.
And
We don't know yet, Patrick.
yeah, so he wrote Jupiter. He actually he was hosting, and Jupiter. That's not a. No.
Wait, no, I'm confused. Why is he wrong?
Because we've discovered bigger planets.
Yeah, okay, so I thought he fucked up with, can I swear on Zoom? He fucked up with the solar system.
He meant solar system. He wrote universe, and just everybody's like, what? That was great. Oh, and by the way, Nigel says Yar in the chat says, I miss the Gentleman Hecklers. Those were good times. I hope they come again soon. So do we.
We're not dead.
Yeah.
Well,
You got my assist there, yeah. We'll come back. What do we want to do next, Eric? Mac and me.
oh,
Again.
again. Well, here's the thing. Now that we know you have a microphone that works, Casey,
There. Well,
we'll riff some shorts. We'll do that. That's
It does also look like a really, I don't know, like a sex toy for like a beige lady.
A beige lady? Is that a lady who just wears beige? That's it?
You know it.
That sounds like a weird, like.
Her name's Barbara.
Humpin' Hampton style, you know?
Just some odd folk song. A sex toy for a beige lady. She's my beige lady vibrator. I don't know.
But it does.
Beige lady vibrator.
So everything's a sex toy if you want it to be.
That's true. Everything is a sex toy if you want it to be, Casey.
This is true. This is actually very true.
Went to college. Yeah.
You know, something fun from Scratch in the chat has just mentioned Casey has made a music video.
Did I?
I don't know. I'm.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's a really deep cut too. I should scrub my internet presence. My best friend and I made this was a one-hit wonder from Meg Myers called "How Do You Want Me." My best friend was like, that song is about eggs. So we decided to make a music video about How Do You Want Me. It's a very intense emo. And it's just
You're just frying eggs and...
Yeah, but it's really like, it fits the vibe of the song. It's like a demonic sex emo song, but it's about eggs. So thank you for finding that and my bad haircut.
Oh my God. Wow.
Thank you. I am impressive. I agree.
I'm going to Google it immediately.
Yeah. I am in a music video. I did a music video.
What?
It's a parody song. It's really cheesy.
You have to tell us now.
Yeah, you have to continue on. You can't bring it up and not finish.
It's a parody of Never Gonna Give You Up, but it's all Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
That's good.
And I sing in it, and it's
That's now cool. That was until 2 years ago, but now that's cool.
Yeah, but I don't. You know what? I'm gonna say it was cool more than 2 years ago because we did Critical Hit Show live since 2012, and we got big audiences from then. So I would say, yeah, the cool kids liked it back then too.
Big doesn't equal cool. You know what I mean?
It was cool.
I think it was always been like a thing that people very much enjoyed, but now it's like mainstream media is like, yeah, it's cool. And that's only because of Stranger Things.
And Joe Manganiello.
Okay.
Joe Manganiello plays... I was reading this article. So Joe Manganiello plays... he's played D&D. Who's in his group? Tom Morello. And Vince Vaughn. And... Vince. Yeah. And... oh, God, who was in that? I think the Russos showed up for that for a while. The Russo brothers. Yeah, it's pretty. And can
I watch this?
No, it's their private game.
Because I saw it somewhere where someone was playing D&D with like famous people. Yeah, and it was like very entertaining. Yeah, famous people do that now, and I'm not gonna say I feel like my territory's been encroached on, because that would be the dumbest gatekeepery thing to say. But like, you know, back when I was doing it live, we'd have like so many people show up, and now it's like, now we're one of 7 trillion streaming shows, and you know, you can see the cast of fucking Daredevil or something playing it. That's fair.
Oh my.
I should edit my thought that now that it's mainstream makes it less cool. So you were there when it was cool, and now everyone's a poser.
I don't.
That's true. Yeah. It's weird how cool can be cool and cool can be uncool.
Hey, Rae Lynn, you should eat more.
I don't
even know. Food in your mouth before the next sentence? Yeah, that'd be great.
I got some girl. Oh,
casual talk chat, isn't it?
We are getting some requests for Everything is Billy Joel. I would do Everything is Billy Joel. There will be trivia at the end of the chat, but I can't do Everything is Billy Joel because of rights. So what Everything is Billy Joel is back when I would do trivia, I would sing a song. I would sing song lyrics to the tune of Uptown Girl by Billy Joel, but they would be the lyrics to a different song, and you had to guess what that song was.
That's so good. That's so hard.
It's so much fun. But yeah, Twitch is weird about anything music related. I don't want to touch that.
Weird.
Yeah.
But like, if you wanted to do just a Billy Joel like voice impression, you could do that.
No, I don't know what he really sounds like.
I don't know. I'm just wondering if you could play Billy Joel. You couldn't sing his stuff, but you could play him maybe, like act like him. Is that possible?
Hey everybody, I'm Billy Joel. Here's a list of things that happened in the 20th century. Not my fault.
I mean Billy Joel. I'm just saying, is it like, I don't know the rules of the old Twitch universe, you know?
Because I'd be using the tune of the song, I think Billy Joel would, or whoever owns Billy Joel's music would get the money. or
Whoever
would
owns
be
Billy Joel's soul.
Yep, Billy Soul. As far as I know, is it still Christy Brinkley? I don't know. I haven't really been following his marriages.
No, they divorced. And their daughter tried for a music career.
But like, you could do impressions on here, right? That's fine.
Yeah, you could do impressions, but I think actual like other people's song lyrics, I don't know if you could do.
That makes sense. Because I was gonna say, you do great impressions. I learned one of my favorite bad impressions. I'm good at bad impressions.
Oh, I'm good at bad impressions.
Sean Connery.
Right.
Sean Connery.
Didn't I teach you the Sean Connery?
I've brought it up many times to many people, and I think it's on like 2 podcasts now. Where you taught me how to speak like him, because you said to say, that doesn't smell like a fart.
That's right. That's it. That's perfect. That's flawless.
That's it. That's all I can say in Sean Connery, and I think it's pretty good.
Yep. I did an entire show as Orson Welles a few weeks ago. It was amazing. K.C. and we did a virtual reality comedy show.
What? Oh my god, that would be fun. I like that. Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
Oh my god, go back and watch that.
Casey, you were hilarious, and I was Orson Welles.
My comfy got too hot, but now I look like my boyfriend who just beat me up. So I want to put on...
You look fine! What are you talking about?
I'm going to put on more clothes, excuse me.
Okay.
That's fair. If you want to put on more clothes, do it.
Thank you.
Oh, now we're getting a request to maybe summarize Billy Joel segment for the show. Well, he does a song about a guy who has sex with a drink.
Ooh.
There's that one. That's Piano Man. Piano Man
Square in China.
See, that's the thing. Piano Man Square.
Whoa! Holy shit! Whoa! Pizza cats flying in space!
Oh, future laser pizza cat.
That's so dope. Now, is it picking it up because it's like a green, or are you wearing like a black color?
What do you mean picking up what? This is just my shirt.
I think what's happening is, for some reason, it thinks the color of the thing behind Casey is the background. But I do love that it looks like a window, and that I'm somewhere outside, and Rae Lynn's fully inside.
I'm fully inside. I don't want to see the outside world at all.
I was out there today. Didn't care for it.
I was upset that it was spring. I wanted to be as miserable as I am. There was sunshine. Get out of here.
My car stopped running in the rain, so I drove today.
Oh, that seems like a problem.
Yeah, it is a problem.
Okay.
Now, I understand that you all have your... we have a segment here called Good Luck Charm or Cursed Item.
Nice.
Let's take a look and see what people have. Hey, Rae Lynn.
Yeah.
Or as I like to call you, Raisin Carton. Rae Lynn was going off about...
Someone had the carton on, and that, my friend, makes that way better.
Thank you. Yeah, because people were just misspelling your name right and left, and I just called you Raisin Carton.
Yeah, exactly. People call me Raisin, but they never call me Raisin Carton. I prefer being the Raisin Carton than the raisin itself.
Of course. You don't have to be out in the sun as long if you're the carton.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what is your good luck charm / cursed item?
Well, I had a few. Originally, I had one that was in my brain that was a cursed item. And I think I'm going to talk about that one first.
Okay.
I think a cursed item that will always be cursed, that you can't get everywhere, but most people do buy, is Kentucky Fried Chicken, popcorn chicken. And I think it's cursed because of multiple reasons, even the vegan ones. And I've tried the vegan ones. I haven't had the regular ones for years, probably 7 years. But I had the vegan ones recently, still just as poisonous. They are cursed. They will give you faucet ass no matter what. And I don't think that it's because they're deep fried and oiled.
I'm sorry. Faucet ass?
Faucet ass.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you said
faucet
like fossa das. I'm like, what is fossa das? Is that like that Belter speak?
Faucet.
I don't know what that is.
You know, a little faucet. It's when your asshole just opens up and just water shoots out like a faucet. We've all been there. Don't act like you haven't had it. Don't act like you haven't had it.
You're just making trailer moment after trailer moment for me. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Anyways, I don't even think there's anything to debate on that. That is a cursed item. Nobody should be eating those or buying them, consuming them. We should be tossing that shit away. I don't think there's anything to debate about that. I don't know if we're going to debate it or not.
Oh, okay.
But I just wanted to say, I don't think you guys should be saying it's not cursed because it's awful. It's an awful product.
Uglissies in the chat also mentions that faucet ass is also cursed. It's fair to say.
I'll agree with that. Nobody wants faucet ass.
That was the sixth Indiana Jones, right?
Yes.
I have more, but should we let K.C. go with one before I bring the next one?
What? What's my option? What are we doing? Are we healing ourselves? What?
Well, it's good luck charm / cursed item where you have an item that it could be good luck or it could be cursed, whichever, bring in something. And then we talk about it and go off on what.
So this is my good luck charm.
Are you Swedish?
No, and I find that highly offensive.
Are you a giant killer?
No.
Don't Swedish people have a lot of giant egg things? Or is that not the Swedish people that have that?
I'm gonna let that just hang out there because I have no response.
Aren't they Swedish? Those like giant eggs, or maybe they're German. I don't know.
I don't even love it.
Nigel says Yar wants to know if you won the Tri-Wizard tournament to get that.
No, everyone, wrong book series. So this is Veruca Salt's downfall. Oh. Well, in the books they were squirrels, but from the cinematic universe, she was a bad egg. I followed her down that chute, and boy, we had a great time. We traveled the world together. We ate so many beans.
Did you start a band in the 90s together?
Yeah, we totally did. We fucked a lot of boys, and we didn't even care.
Whoa!
And all their dicks are inside this egg.
Whoa! The full dick? Wow!
Wow, that... And then this is why you made the music video.
So every time I go to the bingo hall, I bring this lucky charm. Let me tell you, I win 1 out of 10 cards.
Whoa!
Wow, and
that's still something. That's still something.
What are the odds if you don't bring it?
2 out of 10, which is interesting for a good luck charm.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's pacing me so I don't get too addicted to.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's probably keeping you grounded. If you won too much, then you'll be spending too much money.
But weird, when I do bring it to the hall, everyone else there is Swiss for some reason. You say Swiss?
I gotta look this up. There's just fancy eggs.
No. Let's not sully this broadcast with facts. Let's not.
Swiss eggs.
No.
What are these fancy jeweled eggs?
I think that Swiss eggs sounds like something that would be sold on Goop.
we turn this into no, that's true. Can we turn this into an ASMR?
Yes, we can.
Fancy
We absolutely
jeweled eggs.
Are you thinking
What are
Fabergé eggs, Rae Lynn?
Yeah, aren't those?
Yeah.
Are those?
Those are Eastern European.
Oh, that's not Swiss.
Ukrainian, which is what my 23andMe would tell me
Oh,
if I was brave enough to take that.
oh, interesting. I don't trust those things, and not because it's going to take your info, because I just don't feel like they're going to give you the right info.
It's like you think it's like those. You think it's like those companies that the shopping mall that will like print out your coat of arms for you for $29.99.
Yeah.
I don't really like the NASA channel. There's lots of science on there. You stay away from that one. I would love if the NASA channel was just conspiracies. They're like, we found another moon, but we don't.
Now, Lego Monica in the chat is asking if anyone remembers Legs pantyhose back from the 70s and 80s.
Legs.
And they
Legs.
blew my mind. That was the one thing in the grocery store that I didn't understand what it was. I'm like, I know they're for women, but what do they do
Yeah, because it's
with
like it's
them?
an egg.
Hmm. And then I wanted one so bad because I love eggs. That's why this is in my life. I keep losing them every month.
I
Hey! Eggs last month, the other day, baby.
there it is. There it is.
Pop, pop.
Oh yeah, high five. That was
You get out of here.
oh.
But eggs for your legs. Yeah, those were so scrumptious. Can you ask back? Can we get was this a investor? Did she invest in these?
I don't know.
Good product.
Their name is Lego Monica, but it might be L apostrophe Ego Monicas. That's right. It was spelled eggs. I remember wanting them because I had actually a Mork from Orc action figure, and I lost the egg spaceship that he came in, and I wanted
Do you need this?
Oh,
I'm sorry. I have no idea what this pantyhose egg is that you guys are fucking talking.
Go for it and Google it. I encourage everyone to Google whilst watching Laserchat. There's some great. One of the things I love doing is watching 1980s commercial compilations on YouTube, and yeah, those pop up a lot.
Is it?
It's so dumb.
It's a Kinder Egg for your legs.
Kinder legs. What?
Kinder legs.
These are so stupid.
No, they're so charming.
They're pretty cute, I'll tell you that. But, I mean, they're also real weird. They came in different colors, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I got Kinder eggs for Christmas. Those things are going down. They're awful. You got like 2 pieces. You know, like they don't even let you put stickers on the fucking things anymore. It's like 2 pieces put together.
Yeah, I got one. It was just like a single piece of plastic inside. I was a little sad.
Yeah.
I used to work at a video store way back when. I worked at a video store in the 90s. What a surprise.
Oh.
Not shocking. Not shocking.
There was a case of Kinder eggs that fell from a great height, which means we could not risk selling them. So they were written off by the company, and we just sat there all day and just had Kinder eggs.
That is the best. That is the best.
You were like a ferret who eats a lot of eggs. The animal kingdom.
I mean, I eat 4 eggs a day.
Evil. There's some kind of fucking rodent that gulps eggs.
And some snakes do.
I was gonna say snakes too.
Humans. Yes, I need to address Fiddleback in the chat. I stand by that it was an accident. I stand by my assertion that it was an accident. Sorry.
What was an accident?
Oh,
The eggs falling.
the eggs falling, yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Too good.
Yeah, no,
You
I
want to
would.
see my next? You got an item, Eric?
Do I have an item? My life is a good luck charm / cursed item. I don't have any items. I'm here to see items for you. People pop in. I did an item on Monday when I was painting in miniature. I brought in my action figure of the ice cream maker guy from Star Wars.
Whoa! I like that.
What's that? What's
what
that you got there?
So, I'm doing the old TikTok now.
Are you? What is your TikTok handle?
I think it's just Rae Lynn Carson, to be honest with you. I don't think you made anything jazzy about it. I don't get jazzy at all.
I will. Hang on.
I could just do my name.
Yeah.
It's easier. Anyways, they do lives on there, and someone was talking about like old computer games. And then look what I found at my parents' place.
What
That
is
looks
that?
familiar.
Living books with an interactive CD-ROM. It's my favorite line from Jurassic Park.
I had so many of these back in the day. So this one was like this. It was obviously a book, but it was like very enjoyable. But it reminded me of Putt Putt Goes to the Moon. You guys remember Putt Putt or Freddy the Fish?
How old are you?
I'm 30, so this was all like the 90s.
Yeah, I
Skin is
think.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's because I've got a light and makeup on. It is dry as hell down here, let me tell you.
I'm getting that too.
Right there.
If I'm wearing a mask,
Oh,
and then I get dry skin and the beard, so I gotta like extra moisturize the beard. Yeah.
oh yeah.
But Freddy the
I've been
Fish.
putting
I've heard of Freddy the Fish. You got what there?
I got a lot of oil here. Been oiling it up, let me tell you.
Where is your voice from, Rae Lynn? You're from Canada, yeah?
Yes, I am.
But your voice is from Brooklyn? Or Joe Pesci, Brooklyn?
To be honest with you, I did a Watto video earlier
Yes.
this year, and I just like, now I'm always talking kind of like, look at me, Watto.
What do you want? What
But I
Republic?
go in between this, Brooklyn gangster as well. And
Yeah,
I
I think
enjoyed it. I just want to sort it out, that's all.
I can do
You were
Watto.
possessed.
Let me try.
Pardon?
Let me try a Watto. What do you think? You're some kind of Jedi waving your hands around like that? Like that? Is that Watto?
yeah, my tricks don't work on me, huh?
Is this a Star Wars thing?
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
No! Oh my god! Oh.
Your head
Cat.
disappears. Like you turn into a cat. You look like
A floating pizza cat.
it's a cat with human
No.
arms.
Oh no! Even the window disappeared.
You
Oh my
guys, I think I'm peeking right now.
Look at that. I don't even know what's going on with that your back window now is looks like you've got a map of the earth. It's not a back window anymore.
That's space again. I'm sorry to disappoint.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Constellations, baby.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
I'm real gay for astrology. Yeah. That was
Me
a
too.
90s inappropriate riff on astrology. Stand by it. This is my little top hat.
That is friggin' adorable.
You got a tiny hat.
Adorable. Oh, I'm sorry.
You got a tiny hat.
Yeah, it's from a gin bottle.
Is it the bowler hat gin bottle? Yeah, I remember that. And
Yeah.
Which gin?
Pardon?
Which gin?
The Gin Blossoms.
Gin.
What
Maybe-
was your one song?
I bet folks in the chat will know. Folks in the chat, what was that Gin Blossoms song?
It was cloying in 90s and kind of sad but catchy.
That's. I think you just described me.
Oh, were you? You're
I'm
both
gonna
in the 90s.
do a quick little search. How about that?
Well-
Oh, that I got on my phone, baby.
I'm gonna say this is a cursed item.
Yeah,
Um,
because
because a little ghost man comes to visit me every night. He puts it on,
a little tiny. Is it a little English ghost man?
and then he leans in my ear and he goes, "You'll never be satisfied." And then he just disappears and leaves his little hat.
Just leaves
It's
his hat.
very charming. But
Yeah.
it's still
It's like a. Is it only during the winter time or is it all year round?
a good question. It's only when it rains.
Weird. It's like some sort of wet frosty.
It's a wet frosty for sure. One of my favorite Wendy's treats.
We all
Okay, so-
like a good Wendy's treat here at Laserchat, the talk show from the future, because we all know that chili can be served with cheese. That is, of course, from a Wendy's training video that I constantly quote.
It was such a good video. I'm so glad you introduced me to that.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh, it's so catchy. Oh.
Rae Lynn, have you seen the Wendy's training video?
I don't think I've seen this video.
Can we throw to it? Is there any? No, there's probably, I don't know, but it's so good.
It's so good. Folks, Google the Wendy's training video after Laserchat. You will not be disappointed.
It's on my list.
Excellent.
It's on my list.
This show is basically just a list for things.
A dance video on or a music video. I've got two music videos because I got both of your music videos I got to look up. And then this. And I also just looked up Gin Blossoms. Is it Hey Jealousy? Is that who?
Yes! Hey Jealousy! Hey Jealousy! Yeah, it's terrible.
I don't know how it works. I don't know how it sounds. Probably if I've heard it.
I can't sing, so.
I don't want to get banned.
It's Twitch, and if you sing the song, you're fucked.
We're such rebels.
Rebel!
No, God, no! That was for parody and information purposes only. Yeah, Twitch is doing stuff like, if someone's done if a clip of you shows up on Twitch with music on in the background, they'll ban
you?
They'll do shit to you. So it's like, oh, I don't even want to risk that. So there's now like Twitch safe music, and there's a whole other thing.
Ow.
Yeah. So that CD-ROM thing that you had.
Song.
Sorry, what?
What if it's your own song? Sorry,
well, if you
should
own the rights to your
still talking about this, but I'm like, I'm curious.
Yeah. If it's your own song, look, the DMCA thing on Twitch, I can't even begin to get into it. It is so weird and dense. But your CD-ROM, you mentioned Freddy the Fish.
Hell yeah.
What is I've heard the name Freddy the Fish.
Freddy the Fish was this fish where you had to collect things. There was like these purple sea urchins, and you went on little like quests and stuff. You can actually watch, because I did this once. I watched someone play the game fully on YouTube. You can watch the whole game happen, and there's like sharks. You have to go into this like sunken ship. It was very fun as a child. I played a lot of games on the computer when I was a kid, and I don't as much anymore, which is a real shame. We had a lot, because you didn't need these games to have, like, you didn't need internet and shit. Like, there was also I think it was like Seinfeld Star Wars that we had.
Sorry, Seinfeld Star Wars?
Yeah, so it was like Star Wars, but I think everyone was Seinfeld characters. Like Newman was Darth Vader, I believe. I can't remember at all, but I swear it's a thing. I swear. And then Putt Putt was this purple car that just did stuff. So it was like Putt Putt goes to the moon. Like it was wild.
That reminds me, yeah, we had a Monty Python computer game.
Oh, which one? I think I had one too. What was yours?
Nothing happened in it. Like, you just clicked on something, and then like John Cleese would fart, and you're like, was that?
I mean, that was the show.
Yeah, but that was.
One.
I didn't know what the purpose was, and then we also had a Dilbert game.
Oh.
Which was actually it made more sense than the Monty Python.
Yeah. Was that Monty Python's Complete Waste of Time?
It might have been. Oh, maybe that was the point. Maybe that's why.
Because I had one.
As a child, I was sitting there going like, where's the game?
I had a game. My Monty Python game came with a book, because there was at one point, it used to be a thing for copy protection. You'd get a little book with your game, like an instruction book or whatever, and it'll say like, what's the third word in chapter 3 of this book? And you have to put that in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and mine had a bunch of different cheeses in it. So the instruction book was called the Hungarian phrase book, and then you'd go through and it's like, which one is this? What's the cheese on page 23? You're like, Venezuelan beaver cheese. And then you could get in.
Interesting. See, the only cheese game I remember, which was, I want to say it was Neopets, and it was like the only game I remember from Neopets, where you had to, it was like that rolling cheese down the hill thing, that game. You know that game? It's like a real life thing in Europe.
I know the real life thing. Yeah.
They had that on Neopets.
It was
I
Neopets
played really dumb, weird games.
virtually rolling cheese.
Yeah. You just had to run and I think dodge the cheese.
As you
That's
should.
the only game I remember from that.
I do a shout out to the best game ever, and I would still love to play it now. Curse of Monkey Island. Did you guys play that?
That's an old Lucasfilm game.
Look
Yeah.
this up.
It's brilliant, so funny. My sister and I would play it over and over again.
They've recently re-released that, and I think it's pretty cheap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Curse of Monkey Island. I love having my little computer here to look this up, but I'm slow typing.
It's got jokes too.
Yeah, it was a fun, silly, funny game.
It's very familiar.
Yeah, it's got quite a following still, I think.
As it should.
As it should. Now I'm told one of you has Pokemon cards.
Oh, that's me, baby. Okay, let's look at these.
Because I know nothing about Pokemon, except for Squirtle.
I think everyone knows, even if you don't, the 3 Well, I think there's the 4 because they're all kind of like the basic ones.
Yep.
It was Pikachu. Everyone knows Pikachu, whether you know Pokemon or not. Squirtle, Charmander, and then Bulbasaur.
And Grogu.
Yeah.
I think Grogu is the best of the Pokemons.
I'm not saying that he's not the... I would say, though, but what I was saying was that I don't think everyone that knows Pokemon would know who Grogu is.
Well, that's Baby Yoda.
Oh. I was like, I feel like I know this character, but I don't think it's part of that. Okay, here's the back. Oh, these are... Whoa!
Okay, well, now we found out Rae Lynn is rich.
Okay, well, I found out that there's actually... It's a mixture of Pokemon cards, and it could just be... It could just be... some other... Oh, it's a game! It's a game! What a twist. This is a... I don't know what the fuck this is. It's a trading card, it says, but I don't think this is an actual Pokemon card that we're all thinking of.
I'm not thinking of any Pokemon cards.
So these are like the actual, I don't think, playing ones.
So they're not the game cards, they're just something else.
No. Oh, here we go. Here's one. So... Here's one.
That looks so complicated.
Well, this is also not in English. So.
Okay, that's why I'm just like, I can't make heads or tails of that.
Mm-hmm.
There's 10% something.
I've got quite the collection in here. I also have playing cards, apparently, like 8s and such. And then it's just randoms. It's all mixed up, baby. Look at this.
Yeah, I still don't get it.
Still. Well, there's just multiple cards in this little thing. I thought it was just all
My
Pokemon trading cards, but it's not.
My sister had the bedroom poster with all of them at that point in time.
Whoa! Well, no, it's a sticker. I just ripped it off.
Oh no!
Well, now it's worthless.
Stick it to the computer, quick.
Ha! Okay, we'll have this on for the rest of the show.
It's a Biori.
I feel like I'm left out because I don't have a good background, so I'll do a jazzy forehead. Right? That makes sense. Everyone in the comments, does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense.
This was my first thought.
Yeah, but no, I do like the idea of it being like a Biore strip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were crazy. Let's talk about 90s rant bullshit products.
Biore strips, yeah. When I was working in the video store, they came in magazines, and we just ripped them all out and just wore Biore strips all day.
Wait,
those came out in the 90s?
In the 90s. When I was working at the video store, you could get free samples of Biore strips in magazines.
What did you do at the movie store?
I slacked. It was the 90s. I had just gotten out of film school. I was wearing a lot of plaid. I slacked. Yeah.
There's not much you have to do, I think.
Were you falling in love with manic pixie dream girls who were Liv Tyler?
I hate to break this to you, but that was a problem for much longer than the 90s.
Yeah.
But yeah,
what do you have?
Sorry?
How many snacks do you have, Rae Lynn? I've seen chips.
I've got these chips that are actually red and white. These are so good, and they're from the dollar
store. Yeah.
Yeah, and the salt and vinegar ones are vegan, which are great because a lot of salt and vinegar are not vegan because they put milk powder in it. A little ditty for you.
So are the red and white ones like ketchup and then a non-ketchup one?
It's like a beet chip, maybe.
No, it's just red and white potatoes.
Oh, okay.
No, well, red potatoes wouldn't come out like that. It's not a beet chip? I don't trust that covered bridge. Alright, I don't know. Maybe.
It doesn't taste like ketchup. It's not like a bright red. It doesn't look like this. Like,
I mean,
it's
it looks...
very brand.
I'm not gonna lie. It looks like something I peel off my knee a few days after I skin it.
Ah!
It does! And it's probably just as salty.
I can think of something more accurate and more off-putting than what you just said. Ah! I'm upset because I ordered an Uber Eats and I hated everything that I had.
Oh no! Oh, that's always disappointing.
I've been complaining about it to Uber Eats, so let's see what my American power of complaining can do in this capitalist situation.
What did you get?
Got a burger. Got mac and cheese.
Ooh.
Got a piece of coffee cake that was supposed to come with vanilla ice cream, and it did not.
What?
Oh.
And a sad salad that was like, it was like recommended. And it's just like a bag of salad. And...
Was the sauce mixed in, or?
No. It's like one of those really sad salads where they're like a little bit of lettuce and maybe like 2 tomatoes. And they're like, that's a salad. Oh. I know.
I hate that.
I know.
I never buy salads when I'm out. And I'm vegan. Never buy a fucking salad when I'm out. Don't trust it.
Anywhere?
Nope.
There's some good salads.
Listen, the only thing I can eat on the menu, I'm not gonna fucking buy a salad.
Yeah.
There are some good places.
No, it's bullshit.
Oh.
You're gonna go out.
You know,
a
Rae Lynn.
crusade of buying salad.
My neighborhood.
Yeah. Buy a fucking salad off a menu. Why? Because you can make a salad at home. They're overcharging for selling you a salad that you can make at home. You're gonna go out, get them to make you something that's gonna be, something you wouldn't make. You would make a salad at home, okay? Have you been to the fucking Keg? The Keg is the #1 worst place for this because they sell the iceberg wedge salad, which is a deconstructed salad. So you're paying not only $15 for a salad, you're paying $15 for a quartered cut salad that's deconstruction that you now have to make yourself. It doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't be buying these.
Mickey Rooney hasn't aged a day. That's what I want to say. What was that? Did they honestly, they're like, oh, he's a Hollywood dinosaur. We'll just give him like 2 minutes at the end of 60 Minutes to rant? Like, what was...
That's Andy Rooney. That's Mickey Rooney and Andy Rooney are 2 separate folks.
Hey, someone else said, I feel the same way about steak. That's also true.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Have we just blown your preconceived notions of both Hollywood legend Mickey Rooney and 60 Minutes crank Andy Rooney out of the water?
No, just after today, I just want to walk into the ocean.
Oh no!
It's okay.
Oh no!
I'll be there with the fishes. It did blow my mind. Actually, no, there was a part of me that thought, so Mickey Rooney was with Judy Garland, right?
Yes.
I really thought it was that human, so that would have made him how many years old?
I mean, they probably weren't that far apart in age.
Okay. Are they related? I missed all of that.
I don't know. I mean, Rooney's a pretty common name, so I don't know.
Is it?
I'll just be happy that I have another impression I can do. If that's what you thought I sounded like. Now I got another one, baby.
You know, Rae Lynn, you know what you might want to work on is Robert De Niro.
Interesting. How would I do a De Niro? Do you do a good De Niro?
I don't do a good De Niro, but if you kind of like frown, you scowl, and you open and you start every word with you start every sentence by breathing in through your mouth. And do a lot of quick questions like, You gonna milk me? I can't do the voice, but yeah.
I can't. You gonna milk me? Huh?
I mean,
Oh, no, I go straight into water.
You've also got a bit of a weird like Godfather 2 moment where you're half Brando, half De-Niro. You're like this middle-aged Vito Corleone that we never saw.
I'm gonna have to work on this because I don't think I'm gonna nail it. I don't think I'm gonna nail it.
JKTZL says that they're getting Sandler in Uncut Gems vibes. I mean, that's another fun thing. If you want to do impressions, if you get someone like so specific, just like here's Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems, you know, like I can do Travolta, but only Travolta in Grease, right? Like here, but Sandy. That's it. That's all I can do. Travolta in Grease. Sandy. That's it.
I can only do
what is Andy?
Who can you do, Casey?
I can only do the car from Grease. That's all I got. I can't do impressions. I can impress.
That was good.
Yeah, Casey doesn't do impressions. Casey relies on writing great jokes.
No, it's really a crutch. Writing is really it's a last resort. If you don't have personality.
It's nature's ukulele.
If you're not comfortable in your body at all, if you don't have great clothes, if you're not well connected, it's the last option.
Speaking of writing, now you worked on.
You don't have a voice that modulates.
Oh, yeah. But speaking of writing, you worked on a short film, Casey, that recently screened at the Whistler Film Festival.
A feature film. But
feature film. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's great. It's called An Introvert's Guide to High School. It is a narrative. It's a black comedy that's based on a real story about a girl who's introverted in a local high school. That doesn't have to remain nameless anymore. It was West Point Grey, where Justin Trudeau did his blackface. And it's a fact.
Oh, I know. But it's this kind of fact.
Oh my God. Don't like him. Don't like that fact.
But it's about a girl who was introverted and was kind of punished for it by her administration. So the place where you're supposed to be nurturing young minds gets in the way of it. But it's so funny. The first time, so I came to the project during its post-production phase, which was actually quite lengthy because it was shot in 2012. But when I saw the rough cuts, it was like, oh, this is like The Office for kids. Like it's a teen ensemble comedy. It was all improvised. Like the story was charted out, but it was improvised by the teens. They created their own characters. I wish people could still watch it. The Whistler Film Festival just stopped screening online, but we're trying to find other forms of distribution.
And now this has a producer of some note on it as well. Is that correct?
Yes, my favorite person, Rachel Talalay, who's the best.
Rachel Talalay has made some amazing things.
Tank Girl. Sorry, I'm having gas. That's what's happening. Tank Girl, Doctor Who, Riverdale, Sherlock.
Woo!
Yeah.
And one of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, I think.
Thank you. Sorry, yeah, that was her debut.
Yeah. So yeah, Rachel Talalay was the person that Stephen Moffat would get when he wanted the episode to hit hard. That's honestly like
so great.
Sorry?
Their relationship is so great. Their creative relationship. Anyway, I just love her. I can't say enough good things.
Once this is all done, I would really like it if you introduced me to her. I would try my best not to geek out. I geek out at film people. Like those are my rock stars.
She's a safe space for nerds. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
Aww.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I rarely like get starstruck, but like I got starstruck when I met like Dennis Murin, who was like one of the high up guys in ILM during the 80s, or people like that I grew up admiring. So yeah, Rachel Talalay would be really cool.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. And yeah, I wrote a little thing. No, you wrote a little thing. I performed a little thing. That's what happened.
Yes.
I have no memory. It did it in the middle of the night. Sorry?
Did I ever explain to you what that was for?
No. So what happened was, K.C., you sent me a script.
Yeah.
Which, and then I just did a bunch of takes of it for voiceover and sent it to you. Now, was it like part of an intro to the movie?
Yeah, so since the Whistler Film Festival was all online this year, instead of having like an in-person introduction to the films, they had like a little 1-minute intro made by the creators to introduce their film. So what you recorded was a script written by moi that was set images of the family dog. So you were voicing the family dog.
Yes, that explains why I mentioned licking my own butt.
That's right.
Yes. Okay. That makes sense now.
Great.
I'll just read whatever's put in front of me and commit to it 100%.
You did. It was fantastic. I feel so lucky to be here in Vancouver because when I just ask for like a random skill or anything, we have so much talent here. It's so much fun. There are so many amazing, awesome, talented folks in this town. It blows my mind sometimes. And you know what also blows my mind? The adhesive properties of Rae Lynn Carson's forehead. Yeah. Well, it's a sticker.
That's kind of dry.
Oh, right, it's a sticker. I thought it was just why did I think it was just a card? I'm just like, this is amazing. I'm impressed. Oh, we lost Casey.
It looks so cute. Look at this. Happy Pikachu. So cool. Especially with the light there. Mm-hmm. Anyways, that's all I got.
That's pretty great. That's pretty rad. Yeah, I watched an episode of Murder She Wrote. Did you ever watch Murder She Wrote?
That sounds familiar.
Highly recommended. It's about Angela Lansbury solves crimes. That's it. It's the show. It's amazing and beautiful. And I watched an episode, and some of them are a little weird. This one was just super horny. Yeah, because it was taking place in the small town of Cabot Cove, as many of the episodes do, and there's this new guy who comes to town, and he's running a gym, and these women are just, they're actually like, I would like to have a private with him, and the guy's like, cool, can I do you on Tuesday? I'm like, what am I watching? Like, it's a very mild show, and then this is going on. I was just, what? And
honestly, that's small town vibes, man.
Yeah.
That's small town vibes.
But
small town people are horny as hell. I'm living back in my small town. I can guarantee you, horny people here. A lot of horned up people. There's also apparently a lot of like swingers clubs up here. Obviously, those are not going on, or at least they're not talking about it. But yeah, there's horny people up here. Well, I mean, what else do you got to do? You got nothing else to do. You got to boom.
I guess I'm moving to a small town.
Yeah. She's just packing up and going on Campbell River.
It's a wasteland here. Those are strong words, but I'm in online dating, so.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine what online dating is like right now. Sorry, I have to push closer to the camera because Katie is sneaking by behind me right now, and I have a very small place. There we go.
Couldn't even see it.
Yep.
We could have thought that was a magic trick.
Magic. Oh, Nigel says you are finished high school in Campbell River. Yeah, that's right. I knew that, and that's why I dropped it as a reference. Also, the arm of my computer chair just broke.
I thought it was a gun. I was like,
oh no. See, to me, it looks like an old phone from like a house phone.
Yes, hello?
Actually, I want a landline again.
Are you?
It's a Jay Leno one because it's so long. You need a long job.
It is a jet. Hey, yeah. A lot of cars. Yeah. Remember that time I screwed over that fill in the blank talk show host name here? Yeah, it's good. Apparently I can do Jay Leno. But thanks so much for the follow, JKTZL. By the way,
why do you want a landline, Casey?
Yeah.
I just want one. I mean.
Oh, you want one? I think you said you had one.
No, but I just miss it, like the cordless, and like those were my teen years, like talking on that phone.
Yep.
And also now you can't cradle a phone.
True that.
So how am I supposed to do the dishes? I'm sure there's a Bluetooth situation, but I don't want that.
I was really hoping my chair would last until I finally launched a Patreon, because this is as good a reason as any to launch one.
There you go. Tonight's the episode where you talk about you're about to start this Patreon.
I'm about to start the Patreon. Yeah.
Speaking of landline phones, has anyone or everyone watched Pen 15 yet?
I have not seen Pen 15.
A little. My sister loves it, and she introduced me, but it was like a little too sad and real for me. So.
Oh yeah, and there was a lot of crying for me, but also it was very funny.
I'm finding I'm going for far more escapist things than real things right now.
Totally.
I think it's just because it's such a throwback that I really enjoy.
Nostalgia is really good right now, I find.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I love about it. Is like also just the kids and people who are now that age don't have that same experience. And it's like, you wish you could let them enjoy that, you know? But they won't ever get it.
They'll have their own thing. They have their TikTok.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm trying to get in on that, too. I want it all, baby.
Yeah.
How many followers do you have?
I'm almost up to 2,000 now.
Holy crap. That's amazing.
Yeah, but I'm getting there. It's the one video I released that, like, got me a lot of followers was this one where I painted my face as the Grinch for another Twitch show, but I recorded before I did the Twitch show. And it's like, what they do with those things is there's like, people do like a clip where it's like, tell me you're not mentally stable without telling me you're not mentally stable. And then it cuts to me just standing there eating a bowl of cut up spaghetti. And then I look at the camera, I'm like straight faced and I smile like the Grinch. And that's got me a lot of followers. So, getting up there.
Yeah, it's the weirdest things. I've had a couple of tweets get a bunch of attention, and they're never my well-crafted jokes. They're always just like fucking Star Wars puns.
Those are the best.
They're not even Dune jokes, Casey. Casey's favorite movie is Dune, of course.
Whoa!
My name is Killing
Did you
One.
watch the new one then?
No. Why would you taint perfection?
Yeah. Like, why would you want Aquaman as Duncan Idaho? Or Javier Bardem. Is Javier Bardem in it?
I don't even know where it is. Is it on Netflix?
It comes out in October.
Oh.
It keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed.
Is it not October right now?
I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Timothy Chamambert is on it.
Yep. Timothy Camembert.
Camembert.
Wow. Yeah. Yes, I mean, what's your guys' take on him? I appreciate his elfin beauty, but I don't really get why he's the Brad Pitt. I don't know where to put him, but he became like a meme or an object of.
I don't think I've ever seen anything he was in. I have no Chalamet opinion.
He's good. I mean, he's in a lot of Greta Gerwig stuff. Like he was in Little Women.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which was excellent. And then Lady Bird as well.
Yep.
And he's fine.
He's good. I mean, I personally don't think even if I was his age, I'd be attracted to him for the attraction side of it.
Yeah.
But I think he's good for his age for what he's doing.
I could break him with my body. He's very slight. I'm very tall. That's what I'm trying to say.
I feel that. I'm not into people who are smaller than me.
We are a very tall trio right here. We are all very, very tall.
Can we make not a reboot, but a different movie that's just called Big Women and it's Little Women, but it's just with giant
Just like really, really tall women.
actors? Yeah. I mean, there's that play, isn't it? Three Tall Women. I think they made it into a movie, but I want to see giant women.
That would be great.
I'm a big fan, and I'm into this. I'm definitely into this.
And then one dies from like a tall-related accident.
I mean,
going under an underpass, and like she's outside of the limo. She gets decapitated because she's too tall. Yeah.
love this.
Yeah.
This is my first time pitching. Can you tell?
Big fan. I'm on board. I'm on board.
Yeah.
And then their maxi pads are giant.
This idea has legs, and not just the ones with the apostrophe.
Love like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you could really do something with this.
Me, Rae Lynn, Alana, Brittany. We've got a crew.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think that's the 3 tallest comedians in Vancouver for sure.
In Canada, oh my god.
Not Canada.
Can you imagine if we could, stake that claim? Vancouver, home to the tallest female comic.
But Tima's pretty tall.
She is.
Right?
I think so. Everyone's short to me, so it's hard.
Yeah. I know it took me a while to think about who's tall.
Eric could wear a wig. That's fine.
Sure, I could pull a Bob Odenkirk and play the dad or something.
Great. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I remember being so charmed at that moment in the movie. I'm like, Bob! I didn't expect it.
I met Bob Odenkirk years ago.
Tell us more.
Oh, he was so nice. He was here for a comedy festival, and he did a bit with, it was Bob Odenkirk, David Cross, and Aaron Reed from Sunday Service. They did a sketch. They did a sketch for this comedy festival.
Oh, I wish I saw that. That's amazing.
And it was many years ago. I think it was so long ago that Andy Kindler's bit was still about Dane Cook. Like, that's how long ago it was. So this was before Better Call Saul, before Breaking Bad. And yeah, I was so excited to meet him. He was really nice. He was just at this party. And he just seemed like, he's like, yeah, I think my wife's here. I think I'm gonna head out. He was just, really nice, chill guy.
I love that.
It was really cool. I was very excited that I got to meet Bob Odenkirk. He's kind of a...
Shout out to Aaron Reed, who I love so much. He's so funny. My friends and I have been watching a lot of The Kids in the Hall, and I feel his energy shares a spirit with, I'm going to fuck up his name, Bruce McCullough?
Bruce McCullough. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I can totally see that kind of energy.
Wild, deranged, like, I don't even know what I'm going to do.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
It was great.
That's true.
Yeah, that was a fantastic... I loved that. That show was like on through, I think, like all my years in high school. So that was sort of like my high school thing. I would watch that every week. Oh, yeah. Oh, very. We need to find out who the president of the internet is. It's one of you.
Oh,
that time?
Because our former president of the internet was actually a tie between Carla Ma and Dylan Reimer. And that is a massive mug, Rae Lynn.
I love it.
It's one of those ones where it cools your drink.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was amazing.
It's because I went like that, probably.
He's like, why don't I drink it over here? Just some forced perspective, Lord of the Rings stuff. So Carla Ma and Dylan Reimer were our joint presidents.
Oh.
Ow.
Yeah.
I just want to confirm no one in the chat can take this, right? Because I'm competitive, and I want to make sure that they can't take this from me.
Only you two are up for this position.
Rae Lynn doesn't have it. I'm okay. I don't like
Yeah!
Well, I've got trivia questions.
All right. All right.
I got trivia questions. A couple of them were multiple choice, I think, too.
Ooh.
Yeah, so the first one...
Do we shout out at the same time, or is it back and forth?
It'll be back and forth. So what I'll do is I won't tell you the points until after. I won't tell you who got what correct until after, so you can discuss. So here we go. So question number 1 is worth 1 point. Which of the friends from the television show Friends has the middle name Muriel? Which of the friends from the television show Friends has the middle name Muriel? Now we're talking character.
Are we both answering?
You're both answering who you think it is, and if you don't know who it is, I mean it's a multiple choice.
Put your hand down. Keener. Like, I'm Canadian now. I said the right
Yeah, Keener.
Keener.
Okay. Do you have an answer for me?
Who's going first?
We both go.
Oh, we both go. Okay, I think it's Rachel.
And I'm going to say Ross.
Okay. Okay. Ross and Rachel.
Those writers know what they're doing. It's Ross.
Okay. Cool. Thank you very much. So
They
that's
don't know what they're
that's
If
question
you
number one.
watch it, oh,
I'm gonna admit something. I've probably seen maybe 3 episodes of Friends in total.
Really?
Yeah. It just
I'm,
Friends
I'm
and Deep Space
probably
Nine passed me
closer-
by. What? Sorry?
yeah, I haven't watched that many. But
It's
I know
not
when
like I don't return to it, but when I see an episode, there are jokes.
I'm currently going through Frasier.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting. Oh, thanks for the follow, Jaded.
Sorry.
That's what I was thinking too. Yep. But I didn't, because I don't want to get banned. But yeah, so I just started watching Frasier, and that's interesting. It actually does have some quite funny moments. There was a running gag in the first season where Niles didn't know who Roz was, which wound up being like pretty funny.
I learned via a housewife program I frequently participate in. His ex-wife said at some point Kelsey Grammer was so like cocksure about the show that he didn't learn any of his lines and he just improvised the whole taping.
Oh my God, I cannot.
I don't know. This is an unreliable narrator, but at the same time, I can really see him out of everyone doing that.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't need to learn lines.
No, I was Hamlet once.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he had some, like, I don't know, some debut as Hamlet, and that got him some acclaim at a certain point.
Okay. What I do like in Frasier is maybe because I miss having a dog, is that dog on Frasier's amazing. I love the dog.
Yeah. Oh, and the dad, it's John
Mahoney.
Mulaney.
It's John Mulaney. Oh no. John!
Sorry, I love John Maroney, but
Mahoney.
Let's superimpose John Mulaney as the dad on Frasier.
Now didn't Mulaney do like an old man character with Nick Kroll?
Yeah, Oh Hello was
Yeah.
their Broadway show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
But what was in
I'm
this?
getting this trivia right.
Pardon?
I'm getting this portion of the trivia right. But
Well, it's just we'll find out who the president is after, but it's just talking points. So that's worth 1 point. We'll get to what that is. Your next question is multiple choice. So there's A, B, C, or D are your options.
Are we not finding out what the answer is until the end?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, if you were listening, Rae Lynn.
I wasn't.
because if I go, you got this right, you got this wrong, and then you got this right, you got the, then we'll.
It would get sad.
Yeah, because if someone gets 2 right to begin with, then we just stop
true.
playing. So, actually, you know what? So the next question is we'll do the non-multiple choice question next. It's about Scooby-Doo. And it is not what is Scooby short for. I will tell you what that is. Scoobert. His name is
Ooh.
Scoobert Doo.
Oh.
So in the world of
Is that real?
Scoobert Doo, yeah. Well, it's as real as the cartoon, but it's canon.
It's not real, man. It's a cartoon.
Sorry. Yeah. So in
No!
Are you saying that is not a piece of pizza?
No! Sorry. I'm back.
Okay, so in the world of Scoobert Doo,
Yeah.
what is Velma's last name?
Thelma's last name?
Yeah, what is Velma's last name?
Thelma's.
Now, nobody in the chat write this down, because I know there's people in the chat who know this. Rae Lynn, are you looking at the chat right now?
I'm not. It's there. I'll
Okay.
close it. There. You
Okay.
can see the light disappear. That's how much I want to win this.
So-
And I also have no idea.
Is Velma the hot one or the nerdy one?
Why not both?
The hot nerdy one.
Come on, we all know what I mean.
Velma has the glasses.
Yeah. Okay.
I was watching an episode of Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc., which, by the way, great show. And there was... Sorry, someone in the chat just wrote Velma Dubert.
Ooh.
But in the show, it came up maybe about 8 or 9 years ago, and it's about sort of, it's about them solving mysteries in their own small town. But Velma and Shaggy start dating.
It wasn't him. Sorry, continue. I'm sorry. Do I get a point for that? Thank you.
Oh God, if I could give up, I mean I can, but that was amazing. I just pressed a button on my little thing here, and it took that and the 30 seconds preceding it and turned it into its own video clip.
Yeah.
But Shaggy and Velma were making out, and Scooby shows up, and I shit you not, he says, "Are you cheating on me, Shaggy?"
Oh, bro code.
Oh my God.
It is a great show. It was genuinely a really good show. They brought in the director Udo Kier as an evil parrot named Professor Pericles. And
What does he sound like?
he sounds a bit like Werner Herzog.
Okay.
So I'll just do it as Werner Herzog. You and your mystery-solving companions will be finally defeated.
Yeah, no, of the North. Cool. Yeah.
I like
Thank you.
that.
I cannot stop doing the Werner Herzog voice. There's a character in Critical Hit show. There's named the Dwarf. He's a dwarf who guards the bidet in the tavern in the town, and he is voiced by me doing Werner Herzog. And people keep asking me to do the voice, followed by asking to see the baby. I want to see the baby.
So many layers.
Yeah. Well, Casey, I don't know if you know this, but Werner Herzog showed up in The Mandalorian.
You just said a sentence that I know nothing about.
Imagine Werner Herzog in a Star Wars. He did that. He was in a Star Wars show.
Oh, right. I read some press about it because he was very meta about the whole thing.
Yeah. And he loved the baby. Show more of the baby, you cowards.
Bringing it back to space. So the what is it? Space Force? What are they called? No, that's the thing. Elon Musk's company.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hey pal, but in a rocket. We know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So the first successful launch of that to deliver humans to the space station went off, and then NASA TV broadcasted a cut down version of them docking at the International Space Station, but there was a little something on the dashboard and I was like, what is that? And then they flowed into the ISS, and what they brought along was a baby Yoda plushie.
Oh, that's great.
Adorable.
Baby Yoda's face.
That's where he belongs.
He was on the dashboard of a fucking rocket.
That is amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Any guesses on Velma's last name? Now I will. Oh wait, go for it, Casey.
Oh, are you gonna give a clue though?
Yes.
Okay.
I almost went super dark with the clue.
Please.
Okay, fine. It rhymes with the name of an attempted presidential assassin. Too dark?
No.
Okay.
Not at
Not
all.
dark. I just
That's
can't think of
historical. Coswell.
Attempted presidential assassin.
I don't know. I don't know my country's history.
the name. I'm just gonna go with Stewart.
Stewart.
I'm gonna go with my first guess, which I didn't say, which is Hindenburg.
I would love if it was Hindenburg.
Good news.
We get a point for every letter that could be in that name. Like if there's like an S and a T and a W in her last name, I get a point.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go.
Do you have brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one brother that I grew up with pretty much all male cousins.
You have to be competitive. You gotta win to survive.
Okay.
The
Wow.
last time I played,
There we go. So we're really competitive.
well, I have to call myself out because last time I played Bananagrams with my family, I had a hissy fit and I cried.
How long ago was this?
It was 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. Okay.
On time for Bananagrams.
Okay.
Yep.
Our third and final question. This
Yeah.
one's multiple choice. So I'll give you the question, and then I'll give you all the options, and then we'll figure it out, okay?
I just want to play trivia all night.
I want to do that too. I'll start a trivia show.
Good.
Here you go. So here it is. What was Post Malone's name before being known as Post Malone?
Yeah, baby.
So that's the question. Here are your options. Was it A, Austin Post? B, Carl Malone? C, Liam Francis Bradley? Or D, Pre Malone?
I'm gonna say A.
I'm going to go with A. All
I'm
right.
Canadian now.
Can you repeat?
Absolutely. So what was Post Malone's name before he was known as Post Malone? Was it A, Austin Post? B, Carl Malone? C, Liam Francis Bradley? Or D, Pre Malone?
I'm gonna go with C.
C?
Yeah.
Okay.
So every time someone does their name, it's never even something close.
Who made that rule?
Me.
Okay.
Okay. So we're now going to go for the answers here. So for which of the friends on Friends has the middle name Muriel?
It's Monica, isn't it?
Rae Lynn, you said Rachel. Casey, you said Ross. The correct answer is Chandler Muriel Bing.
That's
It's
should've
Chandler.
known.
So
I knew I was gonna do. Do I get half a point for picking a boy?
you get half a point rounded down.
Okay, great. Thank you for that.
So the next question was, in the world of Scoobert Doo, what is Velma's last name? The answer is Dinkley.
Who's the assassin?
Hinckley.
Inkling?
Hinckley, John Hinckley shot Reagan.
Yeah, no one cared about that one.
Yeah. You know who cared about that was the television show The Greatest American Hero.
Oh yeah.
Because there was a character, because the character was a teacher, and I think his name was like Pinkley or something. It sounded like a lot like Hinckley, so they just stopped calling him by his name for the first season.
Oh.
Yeah. And then finally, what was Post Malone? Oh, by the way, the name Stewart has one letter in there. So, Rae Lynn, you get 1 point.
Okay.
But Hindenburg, not counting repeat letters, has an I and an N and an E.
I regret making you change the rules.
And Ralph, thank you. Fiddleback in the chat mentioned that, yeah, Ralph Hinckley was the name of the character in Greatest American Hero. And they did the pilot with Ralph Hinckley, and then for the first season they called him Mr. H for the rest of it. And finally, Post Malone's name before being known as Post Malone was Austin Post.
I listen to Popcast, New York Times podcast about pop people every day.
Casey Novak, congratulations. You are president of the internet.
Wow, let me cook up some conspiracy theories right off the bat.
Woo!
Now, Rae Lynn Carson, you are vice president of the internet. So
You get to call your partner mother. So what I want to start with is that America is an island. Europe never existed. Pigs are great.
I agree with that one.
They're if you eat a pig, that'll vaccinate you against COVID.
I don't agree with that one now.
Pigs. What else can I do as president of the internet?
That's pretty much it. What you can do is you can make what I like to call light entertainment friendly decrees.
Friendly decrees?
Like, you can decree that things must be this, but they must be friendly to light entertainment. So nothing dark, nothing too heavy. More like,
But I just get one decree?
I mean, you're president until the next show, so you get 2 weeks of decrees.
2 weeks worth? That's a lot of decreeing, baby.
What do I want?
Now I'm glad I didn't get the job.
I decree that Facebook needs to make more sense in their. I just have marketing notes. It's such a trash heap when you log on there, and it's a headache. I want 2 buttons on Facebook, and that's it.
Yeah, I've not logged into Facebook in weeks. Nope.
I go there to buy things because there's the marketplace.
Right, the marketplace.
This is something I think on Facebook. We should just get rid of people making groups and pages for their work and business.
Hey,
I have one for my
VP.
What?
Hey, VP, run it by the Senate first, okay?
I'm running this by, and I'm telling you why. I don't want to like the car shop that you work at. I don't need to like every dealership that you work at. Okay, it's getting exhausting. If I haven't liked it after 2 weeks, I'm not gonna fucking like it now.
But I have a question for you, Madam Vice President.
Okay.
What happens if you want to give feedback to the keg on their salads? Where would you go?
I have blocked Keg on every social media because I do not want anything to do with them. So what do you think, President?
On Maps. Leave it on Maps. Maps is a safe place for bitching.
There we go.
I wasted my decree. Here's the decree I want. No more blondes on the internet. I want all blondes off the internet. I want gingers and brunettes to rule. I don't want to see no blonde in my life.
I mean,
and if you want to be on the internet, then wear a wig. Those are my decrees.
Well, this is old blonde highlights. I'm actually naturally a dirty.
Same.
These are gonna come out soon too, because I'm gonna get bangs, and so it's gonna be gone soon. So I agree with that as well.
Thank you. It's our time.
It is your time, brunettes and gingers. K.C. Novak, Rae Lynn Carson, thank you so much for joining me here on Laserchat with Eric Fell. I've just posted your social media, your Twitter accounts in the chat. So we've got twitter.com/Rae Lynn Carson and twitter.com/FunnyGirlBlues. Don't forget, folks, we have a Discord server you can join, hang out. We call it the Critical Hit Show Discord because we started for Critical Hit Show, but it's branching off into other things. We trade recipes. We talk about TV shows and also Critical Hit. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. This one has been really, really a lot of fun. I hope to see you all. Oh, by the way, apparently K.C. has a Marry Me section on her website. I've just been told by Chuckles LeClune.
Do.
But yeah, join the Discord.
Fill it out.
Sorry?
Just fill it out.
Just fill it out. But yeah, join the Discord. You know where to find me on the internet. I'm Eric Fell. There's people doing the little clapping things in the chat. Thank you. It's much appreciated.
For hanging out.
Yeah, this has been fun. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us. I hope to do more stuff with K.C. and Rae Lynn in the very near future. We'll be back for Laserchat in 2 weeks. Next week, right here on twitch.tv/EricFell, we're going to have Side Venture. It's going to be a Critical Hit Show Side Venture, I think. So join us here first and third Wednesdays of the month for Laserchat, second and last Wednesdays of the month for various Critical Hit shows. I paint on Mondays. It's fun. Watch me paint some miniatures. I'm bad at it. I hope Joanna will be there next Wednesday. Have yourselves a fantastic night, everybody. Make good choices. Stay safe, and we will talk real soon. Bye, everyone. Bye. Good night. Bye.